That bridge was one of the most important crossings in our valley. Thousands of people depended on it every day. I knew exactly who maintained it and who legally owned it. The HOA president apparently didn't. Evelyn claimed the bridge belonged to the HOA. She said residents were responsible for every repair bill. I asked her to show me the ownership records. She told me I should stop questioning her authority. Then Evelyn presented me with a massive repair assessment. She expected me to pay thousands of dollars. I asked why I should pay for something the HOA supposedly owned. Her answer made even less sense. Evelyn finally lost patience. She said the HOA would simply remove the bridge. I asked her if she understood what she was ordering. She told me to stay out of HOA business. The next morning, the excavators arrived. Evelyn stood there acting like she had full legal authority. The workers began preparing the equipment around the bridge. I didn't argue with her. I just watched. The first concrete section came down. Dust filled the air as the excavator continued its work. Evelyn looked satisfied with herself. She still believed she was destroying HOA property. More sections of the bridge were removed. Evelyn kept insisting everything had been approved. I knew she hadn't checked the most important document of all, the county records. Then a county vehicle arrived unexpectedly. A county engineer stepped out and stared at the bridge. He asked who had authorized the demolition. Evelyn confidently handed him her HOA paperwork. David looked through the paperwork carefully. Then he asked Evelyn for the county demolition permit. She said the HOA approval was all the permission they needed. David immediately knew something was wrong. David finally revealed what Evelyn had never bothered to check. The bridge wasn't HOA property. It belonged to the county. And Evelyn had just ordered the destruction of public infrastructure. For the first time, Evelyn had nothing to say. The bridge wasn't hers, and the HOA had no authority over it. She looked at the demolished sections in disbelief. Then David told her the county would be investigating everything. David immediately ordered the crews to stop work. The excavators went silent one after another. Everyone was instructed to remain away from the damaged sections. The demolition was officially over. More county officials arrived shortly afterward. They secured the site and began documenting the damage. Every machine, every work order, and every instruction was recorded. Evelyn's HOA folder suddenly looked very small. The original county records settled the issue immediately. The bridge had been listed as county infrastructure for decades. The HOA had never owned it. They had never been authorized to demolish it. Evelyn immediately tried to blame the contractor. She claimed she had only trusted what her HOA staff told her, but the county had her written authorization. Her signature was on the work order. David showed her the work order. Her name was right there as the approving HOA representative. She had personally authorized the project. There was no contractor left to blame. News traveled through the neighborhood almost instantly. Residents learned that the HOA had ordered the demolition of county property. People who had supported Evelyn began asking very different questions. Nobody wanted to be responsible for what came next. The county explained that the bridge would need a full structural assessment. They also explained that the responsible parties could face major financial consequences. Evelyn finally understood the scale of her mistake. This was no longer an HOA argument. The county engineers confirmed the bridge could be restored. It would take time, money, and careful engineering, but the county now had full control of the project. Evelyn's HOA had lost control of the situation completely. I finally looked at Evelyn and told her what she should have known from day one. The bridge was never mine, and it was never hers. It belonged to the county, and the county would decide what happened next. She had destroyed a bridge just to win an HOA argument she never had the authority to make.